Alright, we're in this burnt down mansion. There's lots of wild Pokemon everywhere that I'm killing for XP. And we're getting ready to fight Blaine, because we need to get the key from in here. Anyway. But you said the one piece of that thing you were talking about last time that I knew was that that it traced back to Africa.
Yeah. Yeah, well, almost all of our... Because we've sequenced a lot of people's DNAs, at least a lot of scientists have, and, like, every single time they've been tracing it to people who originate from Africa, which makes sense because that's where our ancestors originally came from. That's where a lot of our primate ancestors were. And then humans were just like... Well, humans and other hominids were just like, let's go somewhere else because we are too ambitious for our own good.
We're nomads.
We just like... We like adventure.
We're never angry. We're nomads.
So, yeah, you got, like... But here's the thing. Humans themselves stayed in Africa a lot longer than some of the other hominids. Like, you had Neanderthal, basically in Europe, thousands of years before humans as we know it were there.
Oh.
There's other species. There's this, like... scientists call them hobbits because they're just a species of really small humans. They were in some of the East Asian islands before humans ever arrived.
Okay.
And usually, like, they predicted that, you know, humans basically wiped out all those other species either through boning them or killing them.
Wait, how did boning them wipe them out? Just the human
genetic.
DNA
It just kind
of took over?
Well, it kind of integrated itself.
Okay.
It's kind of like... Because, like...
Oh, I see. It all kind of, like, meshed together to become what it is now.
Yeah, so, like,
okay.
if you...
That makes more sense.
So, like, if you look at, like...
I thought maybe we're getting to some snoo stuff here.
No, nothing like that, which... We can't really confirm whether or not it was violent or not.
That's
but, I mean,
true,
like,
but okay.
I mean, people, if they see things that are humanoid enough, they're gonna fuck it. That's just, I mean,
I would tap that.
There's a reason why furries exist.
Why what exists?
Furries. I mean...
It looks close enough.
Right? So, yeah, I mean, if you sequence the DNA of anyone with, like, European ancestry, like you or me, you'd probably find, like, 2% Neanderthal DNA in there.
I mean, hey, an attractive animal is an attractive animal.
No! No! Not the animal.
Some fictional media really tried hard to make fictional animals. So here, let's read. These are the official like diaries of Mewtwo's creation. Yeah. I'll try to read them in that scientist voice. July 10th, we christened the newly discovered Pokemon Mew.
Christened it.
That was it.
You smacked a bottle onto its tank.
We christened it.
On to adventure! It will be its maiden voyage out of the tube.
Out of the tube.
Out of the tube. And then it sank, just like the Titanic.
Oh!
It blew up everything.
Everything in our lab was destroyed, including me. How am I still keeping a journal? Ah!
I'm just a disembodied hand now.
I'm just a disembodied journal.
Ah!
Just the spine.
No. Okay, so what if... Because ghost Pokemon exist too, so that means ghosts exist. So maybe he like became a haunter and started writing in his journal.
So we're saying that because ghost Pokemon exist in this world, that means that ghosts themselves exist too?
Yeah. Unless they name ghost Pokemon after ghosts.
I guess, ghosts, are already confirmed in two ways. One, there's a literal ghost of a Marowak that's not just a ghost Pokemon, but literally the ghost of a Marowak. And two, they reference in a couple places, they reference ghosts in a couple places. Like, for instance, there's the invisible hand that someone says that you have on you while you're in Lavender Town. And they reference that in the Pokemon Generations anime, when Red has, like, the almost invisible hand on him. And also... Do you remember, did you ever see the ghost girl in Pokemon X and Y?
Yeah, she freaked me out.
See? So we know ghosts exist in the Pokemon world. You are correct.
Maybe that's how he was able to get the consciousness of his daughter into a tube.
Yeah, it just exists in that world. Alright. This world. This
2017 ghost confirmed in Pokemon.
In this world, ghosts exist. Maybe that's what I should do for my next karaoke mon, is just sing a bunch of Sonic songs. There's a lot of Sonic songs with words. Let's reach this. Read this. Yeah, I want to read the journal, but we're being attacked by a rat. We'll fight the rat with our mouse. Or shrew. I guess we don't really know. Is Sandslash a mouse? I mean, it says he's a shrew of some sort.
Shrews are kind of mice-like.
I mean, they're all rodents.
Haven't you heard of, like, the elephant shrew? Not the elephant shrew. It might be the elephant shrews, but their backbones, what they're like.
Yeah.
They're like these super stupid strong backbones. It's so cool.
July 5th, Guyana, South America. So apparently the Pokemon world is in the real world. Okay then. A new Pokemon was discovered deep in the jungle. And that's it. We're not going to say any more in this giant book. That's the only thing written here.
I'm really bad at keeping journals.
I just buy a new one every time, write a sentence, and then buy another new one.
Sounds like me with diaries when I was a kid. I always have diaries because I'm like, oh, it's so cool to document my life and how I feel about things. And I would write in it for like 2 months and then like never write in it again.
This guy takes the cake though.
Yeah.
Let me write one sentence and then start a new journal.
I just write like really having tons and tons of journals.
Or maybe that's just what's written on the page that's open and my character's too lazy to turn the page.
Or
he
like
just looks over it, he's like, oh, that's cool.
Or he tries to turn the page and it turns to dust.
Yeah, it's just because it's all burned, this place.
Damn
So
it.
that would make sense. What's it say on the next page? Oh.
Ash!
That reminds me of the Ash thing. Well, just because that's the character's name. But, like, it reminds me of Pokemon the movie 2000, the one with Lugia. Mm-hmm. The prophecy in that is just so hokey.
Oh, yeah.
Thus the world shall turn to ash. And it doesn't mean that the world's gonna burn. It means the world will turn towards specifically Ash Ketchum to solve all their problems. That's some prophecy, man. It didn't just predict what kind of boy or person was going to save him. It knew his name.
That's creepy weird.
It's like, okay.
Prophecy writing 101.
I guess it's me. Prophecy writing 101.
Yeah, they must have failed it.
Just predict a name.
I turned in this really great prophecy for you, Professor. This is a joke, right?
Yeah, you look at the prophecy, it just says, Jim will save the world.
No. You're gonna have to take this course again.
Prophecy writing 101? Prophesizing. That's the name of the course.
Prophesizing 101.
Yes.
Dude, I need to, like, make that a thing now. I need to make some kind of stupid, like, high school related fictional world that's kind of like Harry Potter, but also like every other Japanese shoujo, and just like have stupid courses like that, like Prophesizing 101.
Yes, I majored in prophesizing.
It's a high school for the gods. So like a bunch of like gods are just hanging out being like, we're gonna be great someday. And we're gonna be all powerful, but we have to go through school first.
Yeah.
And we had to take some entrance exams to make sure we go to the right god school for college.
Hello, I'm Zeus. I got a minor in mortal fucking.
And today I'm going to teach you how to
disguise yourself as a mortal's husband so you can fuck him.
Oh my god, that would be so funny. How like different like deities. They have like, Theology 101.
Okay.
So it's just like one monotheistic god teaching it and being like, I'm gonna teach you how to make sure you're the only one being worshipped. You see, there's all these benefits to be the only one being worshipped, but there's a lot of downsides like crusades.
Crusades.
You might lose a lot of followers that way, so I guess you shouldn't encourage that.
I've been thinking about if this is our team that we wind up having all the way to the end, like what strategies we're going to use to fight the Elite Four. My mentor once lived here. His name was Mr. Fuji.
And I just live here too.
Now I live here. I'm a scientist and I didn't want to give up this lab.
You know it's burnt down and freezing cold.
That's just the best kind of lab, the ones that are burnt and freezing cold.
Really, I just couldn't afford anything else.
There's still enough stuff here where it's a pretty nice, livable place. I mean, have you seen the rest of the town? It's just an island. There's, like, no houses even on this island. This is the one place you could possibly live that isn't already a lab, mart, or Pokemon Center, or gym.
I couldn't get any grants for any better lab facilities. No one wants to research this because of, all the burning down Pokemon rage.
Oh no, not a Magneton, and that's a ton of Pokemon that are double weak to my dig attack.
I love how the one in the middle is like, yeah!
The other ones are like, oh, we're down here.
Or like, they're like posing for like YMCA or something like that.
Or Charlie's Angels. I've never seen that movie.
I've never seen that either. That's one of those movies that's like referenced a lot, especially like by our parents' generation, and we're just like, what?
I've never seen it. Man.
Apparently this is iconic.
Closest thing to Charlie's Angels I've ever seen is JonTron playing the video game of it.
All I know it's hot women with guns.
Yeah.
That's it.
And their leader is Charlie.
But it's hot women with guns.
Yeah. Well, because Charlie's an off-screen character.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about Charlie.
So, to find the key, we're supposed to jump down one of these cliffs, but I'm going to check downstairs really quick so I can try to remember which one I'm supposed to go down. Although I'll probably wind up going down both anyway, just in case there's some cool items in there or some shit. Alright. So, you're stuck? Try jumping off over there. Yeah, couldn't you, like, point or something? Let's see here. An HP up. I'm gonna try going to the one that is further from here. But first I'm gonna fight this big ugly rat.
I feel like if you poked it, it would pop.
Like it looks bloated?
Yeah.
Not so much as the Alolan Raticates though. Have you seen them?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They're like,
motherfucker.
My mouth is currently filled with food. Right now, at this moment.
Like, those are not cute. A lot of Alolan forms are not cute.
Really? Okay, well, so there's some other examples.
The Persian.
Okay, that's true.
I don't know. Is ugly
I don't know
fuck.
what they were thinking with Persian. My God.
I mean,
it's terrifying.
You could give it a rounder face without making it a fucking circle.
It looks like a bobblehead.
It's so ugly. Like, if I saw a real cat like that, I would dump it over a bridge.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. I would keep it. I would fall in love with it because I love ugly animals.
Right, I was say, actually, even though you're making fun of it, yeah, if it was a real thing, you would love it.
I'd be like, oh, it's disabled. I love it. No, seriously, that's probably what it would be like if I went to a pound and saw a dog with like only 3 legs. I'd be like, oh, it's a nubbin! Ah! We're gonna name it Nubbin!
Oh god, my legs!
I broke my coccyx. That's the tailbone.
Who are you? There shouldn't be anyone here.
Oh god, we got a crazy one.
They call me scientist
Schizo.
Ted. Oh god.
No.
Not Ted.
Ted? God!
Uh-oh, I sent out the synthetic orchestra against an electrode.
Whoops.
Go, Seamus. Hopefully he uses an electric move. And hopefully he doesn't blow up. If he blows up, then Seamus is dead. Maybe I should heal. Well, I don't know, my defense is down. Maybe, oh wait, he's gonna be faster. Frick. I better heal. Because if he, oh god, I gotta either switch or heal. I have to either switch or heal. I'm stuck right now.
I love how they didn't change the design of the items ever.
Okay, Sonic Boom. Oh, I'm faster? Oh, well, I guess I am, like, 14 levels above. I'm just so used to Electrodes being, like, the fastest thing there is. Especially in Gen 1. And Electrode's just so amazing for that reason. I really thought we'd be able to keep Game Grump for longer, and I would have loved that, because I love Electrodes. Electrodes are one of my favorite to use in first gen. Definitely not my favorite for design or cool factor.
But there's a lot of Pokemon like that where they're not really great for cool or design factor, but they're really great Pokemon to fight with. I figured that out with Charjabug.
Oh yeah?
Charjabug is amazing.
But
what it evolves into is so fantastic, so I was able to put up with it for a long time.
But I like the way Charjabug looks. It's a bus.
I like the idea.
You don't think it was
the bus.
executed well, though?
No, because it was executed well. I just didn't like it. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, it was done well. I just don't like it.
Okay.
That's hard to explain, you know?
No, I get that. Yeah. No, there's definitely things that are done well but I don't like it. Like, obviously, I don't know why it's the first example I'm thinking of. Maybe it's because I've got my, list of people I'm going to name Pokemon after. PewDiePie's videos are really well done, but they're not my favorite. I would much rather watch someone like Chugga Conroy or Nintendo Capri Sun than PewDiePie. But obviously, PewDiePie's stuff is really well done.
Yeah, no, he does really good Let's Plays. That's the reason why he's like one of the most famous ones.
I believe he is the most subscribed person on YouTube, if I remember correctly.
You know, I'm okay with that, though.
With PewDiePie?
I'm okay with a gamer being the most subscribed person on YouTube.
Yeah,
That's
me too.
So cool.
Me too.
It just shows you that, nerd culture is being more and more accepted, and I like that, because that means it's more people I could be nerdy with and enjoy my life with.
That's true. I mean, the things we used to consider, like, outcast and nerdy have become pretty mainstream.
Yeah.
This is the secret exit, so we don't want to go there yet. If I remember correctly, there's wild Dittos down here, but they're really rare.
Dittos. You only catch them just so you can fuck them with other Pokemon.
See, that wasn't the case back in Gen 1, because
No.
there was no such thing as Pokemon fucking in Gen 1.
Nope.
In Gen 1, there were no eggs. Can you imagine? There's no breeding in Gen 1. That was a Gen 2 creation.
I can imagine that.
Oh, man, Oh, this is the place where we can catch Dittos.
Nope.
Well, I mean, we
Well,
can.
that's the best kind of Ditto ever.
I mean, it's blobby like a Ditto.
Blobby like a Ditto.
It's blobby like a Ditto. Blobby is a really great description for some of these Pokemon. Uh-oh, where am I now? Ugh. I spent too long inside this smoking building.
Is that his mouth, or is that... No, he's pulling something back.
Well, yeah, I can't tell if it's like... Because, like, I think their original sprites, they had, like, a scarf over their mouth. I think they do have just big, goofy, grinning teeth now.
That's terrible.
To have big, goofy, grinning teeth?
Well, just the way it's done here, it's terrible.
Oh, I think it's cool. I like big, goofy, grinning teeth.
No, because it looks like he only has, like, front teeth.
All I want for Christmas is all my bottom teeth.
Oh my bottom teeth.
I've only got my top. Let's take a look at his sprite again.
Now I'm getting, like, really weirded out thinking about losing teeth.
Oh, look, he said your favorite thing. Woo! You can find stuff laying around. The residents must have left them. Yeah, if we want to pull out the item finder and stuff. September 1st. Mewtwo is far too powerful. We have failed to curb its vicious tendencies.
Well, shit.
Well, shit. That sucks for you, Mr. Scientist. Do 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 do. Ugh. My stomach did a weird knot.
Well, you ate like 6 fucking donuts.
Probably from eating 6 donuts.
Oh my god, and they were big donuts too.
Yes, big and delicious.
I want to say something dirty right now, but I can't think of a clever way of saying it.
And with that, we'll see you on the next episode.